With Weather KY Spotter here with you. We are seeing a lot of activity, folks, and I do want to jump into a lot of the warnings and everything that we are having. Currently, I want to look at this storm here in Bollinger County that is kind of heading in a direction toward Ballard County and Carlisle County in Kentucky. You can see here we do have areas of rotation in this storm with inch-size hail, and so we have got to be on the lookout if we are in Ballard or Carlisle County, even McCracken County in western Kentucky. Let's get you into some of the other warnings that are taking place. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Henderson County. It is for an area that will see 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and quarter-size inch hail. This is radar indicated. So again, this is for northern Henderson County in northwestern Kentucky. You also have a severe thunderstorm warning that'll be pushing into Union and Henderson County again. We also have a special weather statement down here in Logan and Warren counties, and a special weather statement in Ohio County in the state of Kentucky. So here's our line. Here's the bad part about this, and I do want to talk about this is trying to create what we call a derecho pattern. It's basically a big windbag system where a lot of tornadoes can just spin up and then die out. But you can tell on the radar, all of those plus symbols are lightning. There's a lot of lightning with these storms, and they will be pushing into this part of western Kentucky. So I'm going to be here with you for the duration of what's taking place. Mike and everybody, please make sure that you're posting the warnings as I'm running radar. If you have any questions, put them in chat, please. Let me go into our chat so that I can see everybody's messages. Let's see here. So Landon said, my uncle lives in Cape County, Missouri. Yep, absolutely. So he needs to get to shelter. Let's see, Criswell, Faye, Jessica, are these headed toward Monticello? Let's take a look at Monticello. Let's see, give me just a minute. They could pass through, but it looks like this part of the system isn't. But we'll keep a watch on it. But the biggest thing is Central Kentucky is only under a 1 out of 5. It's this area here that we're focusing on in western Kentucky. This is the hot spot, and as you guys can tell right here, Cape County, Missouri, I mean, this whole big windbag line. Mount Sterling, Brittany, let's get on that side. Let me pull up the Louisville radar real fast just so we can see. Take just a second for it to load. So right now, Clark, Montgomery, and Bath counties, you're in the clear. So nothing that we're seeing as of right now. That's a good thing. That's the way we want to keep it. So we've got a lot of lightning here, folks. I mean, I'm talking hundreds, and we're getting a lot of rotation in these storms that'll be heading into western Kentucky, down into western Tennessee. Just a lot. Let's see if it's going to let me click on this. I want to see what the dynamics is. Yeah, this is a non-meso 5. Could go tornadic. Let's take a look at our tornado cell. As you guys can tell, we do have a broad rotation on this tornado still. I don't know if it's still down. I'm pretty far from the radar with Paducah, and I've got the Kentucky radars, but that is showing some rotation on that particular tornado warning. But we do have a lot of storms here that are pushing off to the northeast. That's impacting Henderson and Union counties. So if you're in those areas, please be safe. Even over here in Ohio County, you're getting a lot of lightning. And down in Logan and soon to be Warren County, you're getting a lot of lightning there. So this area, basically 65 west, that's our danger zone for tonight. That is our danger zone for tonight. Us in Central Kentucky, I'm hoping these storms start dying down when they start reaching Central Kentucky. But I'm very worried for our friends and family in Western Kentucky. Also, Landon's uncle over in Cape County, and looks like that it is kind of pushing off around there right now. But I want to keep a watch on this storm as it gets closer, because as soon as it gets closer to the Paducah radar, I can get a little bit. But it looks like this tornado warning is going to be stretching toward Ballard, Carlisle, McCracken, and Graves County. Maybe even northern Hickman. So you definitely want to stay tuned. I'll be here with you on the duration of tonight's storms. And let's see what all this is going to do. But if you do have questions, guys, please share the stream. We are live. I'm going to do that right now myself. Share the stream, because we've got a lot of dangerous weather that is taking place. Yeah, Cape Girardeau County is where Landon's uncle's at. Cape Girardeau. Cape Girardeau. Brittany, the storms that are currently up here, they're all going northeast, northeast. These are, so basically they've come up this way, but I'm not seeing anything really that's going to be coming into Clark, Montgomery, or Bath counties as of right now. I don't see anything that's going to be affecting your guys' area at all. But I am concerned with this tornado warning in Cape Girardeau. But thank you so much, Jenny. Jenny says, thanks for staying on top of the inclement weather. It's what I do. So Bowling Green, Caitlin Mason, you're under the gun. I hate to say it. Bowling Green, Mayfield, you guys are under a 3 out of 5 for weather. So make sure that you have your weather preparedness plan ready to go, because it's going to get pretty rough for your area in Bowling Green. Sorry, guys, I moved my cup and stuff out of the way. So we're just kind of now waiting for these storms to start popping off. I hate these late night weather events. These late night weather events freak me out, because for one, I'm one of the few people in the world that will not chase at night. Yes, I can read radar. Yes, I can get out of the area, but it's dangerous to chase at night. And a lot of these guys do it, and I respect them, but it's something that I just will not do. I will not chase at night. So again, for the special weather statements, again, I want to educate you guys. When a special weather statement is issued, it's a very thin yellow box. It's not bright like the severe thunderstorm warning is up here. A special weather statement is 40 miles an hour or less, but it's still a strong thunderstorm. Now you get up here and you see the bright yellow, those are severe thunderstorm warnings. That means that those storms have winds of 60 miles an hour plus. And you have to have that to be able to have a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, the red boxes are tornado warnings. So Cape Girardeau, Let's see what this other one is. Bollinger County, Missouri, and this storm is heading down this way. So Hickman, Southern Carlisle, you guys will definitely need to watch as this storm system continues to go southeast. So if you've got family in Western Kentucky, you need to tell them, hey, this is going to be a really bad weather night. And Caitlin Mason, just please get your weather preparedness going. Let's see. Landon says, just a quick question about the storms coming out of Illinois and Indiana. Could that possibly turn into a derecho? That's the same path that the Madison County microburst last year. Okay, well, here's what we're looking at. You've got a possible derecho starting here, and what I mean by derecho is it is basically a curved line. It's a curved line of what we call like a windbag storm. The front end of these storms can be 70, 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, and you think that you're having a tornado, but it's actually, if you can imagine a boiling pot, and what happens to a boiling pot eventually, it overflows, doesn't it? Same way with these storms. There is so much wind that is up in these storms, it has to release. And the pressure releases straight down, and usually these derechos are between 2.5 and 2.6 miles wide. And just like Landon said, the derecho pattern last year in Madison County, which actually sent barricades from EKU's football stadium into the road on the bypass in Richmond, everybody was like, oh my God, we had a tornado. It was actually a derecho microburst. And those winds come straight down, and it acts like a tornado, but it's not. But the only bad thing about derecho patterns are they do have quick spin up tornadoes that you can, and it's hard to catch them. It's hard to catch them on radar. We got to be very vigilant as forecasters and radar technicians to be able to catch that quick spin and issue a tornado warning. So we've got one derecho pattern that's kind of pushing northeast. I don't expect this system to go much farther into Kentucky, but we also have one back here that's trying to form, and it has actually created a tornado warning. You see your hail core here. It's going to be pinks, whites, or blacks. So we've got pink there. That's probably around 2.5 inch hail. And now it looks like they have extended that tornado warning. So now this storm has actually changed position. So this storm is now going to be heading into southern Ballard, Carlisle County, and then it'll make its way into McCracken and Graves County in western Kentucky. So, again, central Kentucky, we're under a 1 out of 5, which is thankful. I'm thankful for that. But, Landon, to answer your question, I don't see the derecho pattern going through central Kentucky tonight. As you can tell, the severe thunderstorm warnings are going more north. But we still have a severe thunderstorm warning for Henderson County right on the Ohio River Valley area. That's the only severe thunderstorm warning right now in the state of Kentucky. The other things that we have were special weather statements, but they're no longer valid. But it's anything west of I-65 is what we have to worry about tonight. And we need to make sure that we are telling all of our friends in western Kentucky, make sure that you are sharing this stream, because I want to keep you up to date with all the weather. But again, I'm concerned with Caitlin Mason. She's in Bowling Green. You just have to be prepared. Make sure that you take us with you. Make sure you if you have a basement, that's great. If you don't have a basement like I do, go to the center room of your home. If you have helmets, take those with you, flashlights, your cell phone, iPad, and take some blankets and comforters so that you can cover yourself up with it if you do have a tornado warning. So I just want to make sure that we are doing all that. So, but give me just a second here, just checking a few things out. All right. So again, we have a tornado warning that is it's very close to Kentucky. Let's take a look and see if this storm is closer to the Paducah radar. Reds and greens, if they're touching, that's bad. But you see that this storm is hooking some, and that's just a classic derecho pattern that's trying to build up. So you could have a tornado here. You could have a tornado here. But I'm still so far away from the radar that it's hard for me to give a full, because I have Paducah, Louisville, and Jackson. So if you're in Cape Girardeau, you need to be taking your safe space. Also, Scott County, Missouri, you need to be getting to your safe spot as well too. And then we'll be getting into the Western Kentucky side. And I did have somebody else ask me. They said that they didn't know last time of how to gift to our weather stream. You can Venmo us at Weather KY Spotter. That helps us to get equipment and also provide fuel for our chasers. So if you feel like doing that, God bless you. Also, you can subscribe to us on Twitch and YouTube. And you can also subscribe to us on our Facebook group, which all three of those is Weather KY Spotter. Or you can subscribe to my personal weather page, which is WX KY Spotter. And we'll be glad to have you on all of our platforms. We go live on all four of those platforms every time that we do this. So anything would be gladly appreciated for our team. But again, this is going to be a wild night. I see this type of storm system happening probably all the way up to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, if not longer. But share the stream, guys. We've got to get people in here and keep them prepared and informed, because we only cover Kentucky. We only cover Kentucky, and that's what we do the most. It's not that other places are not important. It's just I wanted our platform to be for Kentucky only. So we do still have the severe thunderstorm warning on the northern tip of Henderson County, right at the Ohio River. That'll probably be moved as this storm is pushing off to the northeast. We have some very strong thunderstorms with another special weather statement down in Simpson and Warren counties. A lot of lightning associated with this storm. So if you are in Warren, Simpson, Logan, even Butler, into Grayson counties, you guys are getting some nice thunderstorms right now, but nothing severe in South Central Kentucky as of now. But right here is what we're worried about with this tornado warning that will be stretching into Ballard and Carlisle counties in the next while. I hope that as soon as it crosses the Ohio River, I can do better radar work on this to see where that spins at. But I'm very far from the radar because I'm on Paducah's radar, which is right here. If you guys can see that KPAH, that is where that is at. Right here, KPAH. That is the Paducah radar, and it's shooting out this way. And it's not picking up the velocities for me like I would like it to. But we know there's a tornado warning there. Central Kentucky, you guys are in good shape right now. We do have some thunderstorms up in Meade County, right at the Ohio River. That looks like it's going to be pushing into the Louisville Metro. But nothing in Central Kentucky right now. I don't expect a whole lot in Central Kentucky. I'm hoping that my forecasting is going to be correct, and I'm going to see these storms weaken as they move into the central part of the state. But if you are west of I-65, you need to have your weather preparation plan set. So again, west of I-65 right here, west, you got to be weather aware. Got to be weather aware. West of I-65. Now we may see a few severe thunderstorms in central Kentucky if some of these storms do not lose energy, but I'm not even looking at that right now. The biggest thing is that Western Kentucky is under a 3 out of 5 on severe weather possibilities. Anything 3, 4, or 5, we really have to take a look at. 2 is slight is bad. I've seen a lot of tornadoes come out of a 2 slight category, but the 3, 4s, and 5s is what we have to worry about, and that's going to be basically your orange and red from the Storm Prediction Center. All right, so we do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning, and looks like that is all towns in Indiana. Again, these storms are basically following a little area of the Ohio River. So if I'm in Meade County, I'm watching these. If I'm in the Louisville Metro, I'm watching these right now. That's going to be the big part. Now that's where the slight category ends, is basically Louisville Metro down through Bullitt, LaRue, Hart, that area. That's where your 2 ends. And then over in central Kentucky, we're just under a 1. Just under a 1. 1 out of 5. So, again, I'm not seeing anything on velocities right now. Let me check my other radar. Let me grab my iPad. All right, let's go to radar scope, see if I can actually see. I'll go to the Missouri radar. Let's do St. Louis. All right, yeah, there's still a lot of spin. Let me mark it for you. There's 2 areas of spin in this storm, and I'll put it on the camera for you. Those are the 2 areas of spin that is in this tornado warning. Those are the greens with the reds. Those are areas of rotation that we need to watch out for. So we'll keep a watch on those storms. I'll put my iPad over here so that we can continue to watch that storm from 2 different radars. But GR2, this is actually the software that the National Weather Service uses. They actually use GR3 now, and I'm very fortunate to have a copy of GR2, which was the past edition. But it's such a great piece of software. Any damage reports, I can do so much with this program, and I'm very thankful for it. Good friend of mine, Josh from K-Swit, allowed me to have a copy of this, and he's now passed, unfortunately, and I dedicate all of my weather work to him. He was my mentor, and I miss him dearly. So I'm very thankful to have this incredible, expensive piece of equipment. All right, so we are looking at these storms here in Grayson, Edmonson, and Warren. There are some spin. These red circles that you're seeing, those could intensify, but they are heading off to the northeast, and that is looking to head toward Breckenridge, Meade, and Hardin counties. So right now, if you're in Grayson, if you are in Ohio counties, Hancock counties, you need to be definitely in your safe space. So again, here with this, Ballard, Carlisle, you guys need to be in your safe spot with this tornado warning coming towards you in far western Kentucky. And if you have any questions, let me know. Again, just everybody that is in this watching us, share the stream. It's not like we're sharing a gaming stream or something like that. We are sharing vital information to keep people safe. And so I need all the help from you guys that I possibly can, because this is a dangerous situation for Western Kentucky. And if you have any questions about the area that you want, that you live in, please let me know and we'll take a look at your area. But as you can tell, everything is staying north. We do have these storms that are pushing off to the northeast that could definitely affect anywhere from Greene, Marion, LaRue, Hardin, Washington, Nelson, Bullitt, Jefferson, Spencer. But that's as far. Actually, I don't even think it's going to mess with Spencer because it's pushing off this way. So that'll definitely include the Louisville Metro when these storms keep pushing up. But there's also some areas of broad rotation in these storms as well, but nothing that is showing a tornado on the ground. And there is definitely possibly a tornado on the ground there in just north of Advance, Missouri. Looks like it's just south of Advance, Missouri. So we just need you guys to stay weather aware in Western Kentucky, and let's just tell everybody what needs to happen here. Having a lot of power outages in southern Indiana. Report of a semi overturned on US 41 in Knox, Indiana. Let's see. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, according to emergency management. Large trees down in southern Illinois. So just a lot of stuff that's happening, guys. A lot of stuff that's happening. And the biggest thing that we're worried about for the state of Kentucky is this system right here as it continues to push. Some of it's pushing to the east. Some of it's pushing to the southwest. Okay, so this is just like I talked about south of Advance. According to emergency management in Stoddard, Missouri, a funnel cloud has been reported. So that has been a report from emergency management in Stoddard, Missouri. A funnel cloud has been spotted, and they're looking at almost 1.5 inches of hail right now. So this storm moving toward Ballard and Carlisle counties, you guys need to be in your safe spot right now. Safe spot right now, Ballard and Carlisle counties. And thank you guys for all the questions tonight. I appreciate it. Biggest thing that I want to do is keep you guys safe. So a funnel cloud has been reported in Stoddard, Missouri, as this storm is pushing toward far western Kentucky. Let's take a look. We still have these storms that are running across the Ohio River. Nothing in central Kentucky. Let's go ahead and switch over to the Central Kentucky site just so we can see what's taking place, because I know a lot of you have questions. A lot of you live here as I do. Yeah, not seeing anything in Central Kentucky. Got some decent dew points, but not enough that's going to bring us any type of severe weather at this time. I do want to thank Mike Bowl, also Trina Payne Whitaker, Tommy Stroop, Elizabeth Sams, and Stephanie Downs into the stream. Thank you so much, guys. Please share the stream for us. If you've got family in Western Kentucky or west of I-65, then you need to inform them that bad weather is definitely coming their way. I do want to show you this tornado warning. This is what we don't want right here. And this is on my iPad. This is what you don't want right here, folks. You do not want to see those greens and reds touching. And that is a pretty good size rotation that's taking place north of Advance, Missouri. And emergency management has already said that there is a funnel cloud been spotted in that storm. I do want to take a quick second to thank our sponsors, Green King Lawn Care and Landscaping of Lexington, Kentucky, and also Pegasus Construction and Roofing of Georgetown, Kentucky. If you need good yard work, good landscaping, I actually use Green King for my own house. And also Pegasus Construction and Roofing. If you have any storm damage, you definitely want to call Pegasus Construction and Roofing. I've had them on my roof to make sure that my roof is in decent condition for any type of storms. So make sure that you are definitely checking out our sponsors as well. I thank them for sponsoring our weather group and helping us so much. So it looks like that this tornado warning is taking a more of a southeastern dip now. So let's change that to southern Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton counties. So this area right here is where your tornado warning is going to be coming to, but they've expanded this tornado warning. And let's see what they are telling us. The tornado is now over the city of Advance, Missouri, and they are saying this dangerous storm. I don't like when they use that word. So if you are, again, in southern Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton counties in far western Kentucky, you already need to be in your safe space. Giving you plenty of warning, giving you plenty of guidance that this storm is coming towards you. We'll scan back out here to make sure we do have a special weather statement in Grayson, Edmondson, and Warren and Ohio counties. Nothing severe. That means that these storms are under 60 miles an hour, usually around 40 miles an hour. They do have a little bit of rotation in them, but nothing that would produce a tornado at this time. So those are pushing off to the northeast. Louisville Metro, Hardin, Bullitt counties, you guys need to watch out with these storms coming up this way. And do want to welcome Elizabeth Sams, Stephanie Downs, and Tyler Ritchie in. Happy birthday, Tyler. Hope you're having a good birthday. All right, we do have another tornado warning that has just popped up in southern Illinois. That storm, if it keeps the same path, it looks like it's going to stay north of the river until it gets to northern Union and Henderson County. So a lot more tornado warnings starting to take place. There's a lot of energy in this area, and that's why that far western Kentucky is under a 3 out of 5 on severe weather possibilities. And I want to take a look at that storm while I'm at it too. Oh yeah, there's definitely some rotation in that storm. So that storm is right now right in the cities of Frona, going to be pushing up to Gorham, Grand Tower in southern Illinois. And we still have a large area of, large area. This tornado, if it's on the ground, it's gonna make a direct hit for the city of Advance, Missouri. That is not good. That is not good. And let me show you this on radar as well. This is what we don't want right here, guys. That is showing very, very heavy rotation. So we need to pray for the people of Advance, Missouri. as this storm system is going to be coming into southern Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton, Kentucky. So if you are let me pull up the cities here. If you are in the cities of Clinton, Hickman, you need to definitely be in your safe space. Yeah, we don't like to hear anything about direct hits, but that tornado, if it's on the ground, it is going right through Advance, Missouri right now. So special weather statement, guys, heading northeast, more likely we'll be heading into the Louisville metro. We have severe thunderstorm warning still taking place in northern Henderson County and northern Union counties on the Ohio River. We've seen 55-mile-an-hour wind gust, 49-mile-an-hour wind gust, looking at quarter-size hail. So dangerous storms there, but the tornado warnings that could impact western Kentucky here is what we don't want tonight. Share the stream, please. Please share the stream. Holly Cruz, thank you for tuning in. Do have a lot of areas of rotation up here, but nothing that, as of right now, would show a tornado. A lot of 50-plus mile-an-hour wind gusts in southern Illinois and southern Indiana. And again, with this storm, emergency management from Stoddard, Missouri, several funnel clouds reported. So I just pray that this tornado is not on the ground for the city of Advance, Missouri. Just a moment. Check Twitter real fast. Just a moment. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do 12 things at once here. Change AirPods already. All right, so we're getting closer with this tornado warning that is going to be pushing into Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton counties. You guys have got to be in your safe space already, guys. Safe space already for me. Take my glasses off just for a second. I got new glasses and can't see anything when I'm looking at stuff. All right. And again, guys, make sure that you are subscribing to all of our platforms. We are live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X. Subscribe to all of them, guys. And also keep getting people to ask me if you want to gift to our weather team. Venmo is Weather KY Spotter. All the gifts that we get for our weather team goes to buying new equipment and fuel for our chasers. So we are a free service. So I just want to let you guys know that. Yeah, this storm in Advance is still looking rough, guys. That is just what we don't want to see. I pray for the people of Advance, Missouri. Just a horrible, horrible situation there. And this is heading toward far western Kentucky. And with some of these storm systems, they're going to turn. So we have to keep a very close eye on that as well. Let's see. Let me continue to check up here in Kentucky. Again, we have the special weather statement still in Grayson, Edmondson, Warren, that is pushing off into areas close to Jefferson County, Hardin, LaRue, Hart, Edmondson. It's just a special weather statement. Still going to pack a punch. Then we still have the severe thunderstorm warning up here in Henderson County as well. I do want to continue to keep an eye on this tornado warning that is going directly through the city of Advance. Bell City, if you're in Bell City, Missouri, and you're watching us, get to your safe spot. You should have already been there. Van Duzer or Van Dusser, Missouri, you need to be in your safe spot. Also, Sikeston as well. All right. And now we're just playing the waiting game, everybody. Playing the waiting game. Share the stream, guys. So we just got to keep watching these storms, guys. Need you to stay with me here. Just playing the waiting game on these storms now, guys. Let me check this storm. Looks like the rotation is let up some. It's a little bit broader. I just hope this storm does not re-energize. Yeah, should be. Hopefully, let's just hope it doesn't regenerate. Just continue to check these storm, guys. Thank you all for tuning in and keep going with me here. I'm just keeping a watch on this tornado warning that is going to be stretching into Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton counties. Just now playing the waiting game. Make sure that you guys are following us on all of our social media, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch under Weather KY Spotter, or on our Twitter X, my personal page, which is WXKY Spotter. I'm trying to see what direction this tornado warning that is back here could affect Union County if it continues in the direction that it's heading. So Union County, be on the lookout. But yeah, it looks like that this storm now south of Advance now heading into Bell City, it looks like the rotation is starting to get tighter again on the newest radar scan. Uh, Myself and my main chaser Landon, we've been watching these storms, and the last radar scan was more broad. Now we're about like this again with that rotation combining. So Bell City, you need to be in your safe spot right now. Van Duzer, Dusher, you guys need to be in your safe spot next. Also, Sikeston, Missouri. And I'll zoom in on this tornado warning a little bit so you guys can see it. But you guys can see the rotation back here. Let's check the inrot. A lot of wind shear right here, guys. A lot of wind shear. So that storm's trying to resurface itself. Like I said, just waiting on this storm, guys. I'm nervous to see what it does when we hit western Kentucky with this tornado warning.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch.
We do have a new severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect that includes the Louisville metro area. Let me check real fast on this for the Louisville. They have not updated as of yet. National Weather Service has not updated this severe thunderstorm watch yet. Let me get back into my Twitter. All right, we do have a special weather statement that's been issued for Bowling Green now, Morgantown, and Caneyville until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. 50-mile-an-hour winds and pea-size hail is trying to see if they're going to update this severe thunderstorm watch. And they just have. Let me show you where the new watch is located. The new watch is now Louisville Metro down through Elizabethtown into Bowling Green. Again, nothing for Central Kentucky, guys. Nothing for Central Kentucky. It's basically a line I-65 or west. I-65 or west. As of right now. So we do have this special weather statement here. We still have the tornado warning that is going to be impacting Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton counties. If you have any questions about your area, please put them in chat. Yeah, Mike, make sure that you're posting that for me, please. Mike's doing a great job posting. So is Landon. Special weather statement for Grayson, Edmondson, Hardin counties that has been allowed to expire. Do have the severe thunderstorm warning that could impact Union County, northern Crittenden counties. Nope, can't see still. So again, guys, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X right now. I'm checking this tornado again, guys. I'm not meaning to be quiet. Looks like the rotation's getting broader again, which is good. Yeah, it looks like the rotation's getting a little bit broader on this tornado warning. Let's hope that it doesn't pick up steam when it crosses the river. Guys, please share the stream. We are definitely covering some very severe weather, tornado warnings, trying to push into far western Kentucky right now, and looks like that this area is under a severe thunderstorm watch all the way through 3 a.m. Just checking all of our stuff here, guys. Seeing if I'm missing anything that we need to know. And looks like that we are seeing debris out of Missouri, or actually out of southern Illinois, Wayne County, Illinois. We just don't want to see all that. Just don't want to see all that. All right. If you guys have any questions about the weather, again, we want to thank our sponsors, Green King Lawn Care and Landscaping of Lexington, Kentucky. That's Green King. Also, we want to thank Pegasus Construction and Roofing of Georgetown. Guys, definitely call our sponsors. If you need your yard or landscaping done, call Green King. If you need any type of construction or roofing help with any of the storms that come through, great companies. I've used them both myself. Cannot express enough how great they do, and they support our weather efforts here at Weather KY Spotter. Also, again, if you do want to gift anything to our weather team, which we appreciate, Venmo is Weather KY Spotter. So we appreciate anything gift wise because it goes to equipment and also fuel for our chasers, because we do this for free and we provide this service free for you guys. So I appreciate anything that you guys do, and we truly appreciate it. But we are looking right now at a tornado warning that is getting ready to stretch into Carlisle and Hickman counties, maybe even touching a little bit here of Fulton County as it continues to push down. Also, we're looking at a severe thunderstorm warning that should be impacting Livingston and Crittenden counties. So watch that as well. We do have a special weather statement for Grayson and Edmonson County that is pushing into Hardin, LaRue, and Greene counties. It will eventually make its way up. That'll be the first time that Central Kentucky will see any type of thunderstorm. But what I'm actually seeing is that the closer that any storms get to Central Kentucky, they're going to weaken. But right now, there's so much energy in Western Kentucky that it's got enough fuel to do whatever it wants to do. So just be careful with all that, guys. Just a minute here. All right. All right, let's see. All right. But I'm hoping that this tornado warning dies down. And unfortunately, it looks like that it's trying to regenerate. I hope that going across the river does not help it to do that. So I'm just trying to make sure that we are keeping everybody safe there, because this, like I said, this storm will go into Hickman, Fulton counties, into southern Carlisle counties. Make sure that you're in your safe spot already if you're in those areas, because we want to make sure that you are staying weather aware, that you're in your safe spot. If this tornado does regenerate, that you have the availability to and enough time to get to where you need to be. So you're getting plenty of time. You're getting plenty of time to get to your safe spot. So give me just a second. I just got to get a drink real fast. But very thankful for you guys tuning in and trusting Weather KY Spotter with your weather. We have Landon and Mike posting on our social medias of all the warnings and watches. We have Lynn in Eastern Kentucky that's covering Eastern Kentucky. We have Gina in Northern Kentucky, Matthew in Madison County, and my beautiful bride, Dee, is she's stays on top of a lot of the social media stuff as well. So we keep you guys informed. Landon is our main chaser, and followed by Matthew. And these guys do a great job chasing, but we do not chase storms at night because it is very dangerous. If we get reports of places that are close to us, we will assist in rescue efforts and things like that, because in our weather vehicle, we do have life-saving equipment. And so we do that for the community as well. So just we appreciate everything that you guys have done to help us with this platform. Again, this is a dream of mine, to be able to have a weather team and be able to deliver the weather to you just for the state of Kentucky. And I don't mean to be quiet. I'm just talking to my weather team, making sure that everybody is set up. Guys, please share the stream. We are jumping numbers very highly, and I need you guys to share this with everybody. I mean, it's just 11:13. We want to stay weather aware tonight. Make sure you share. Get everybody in here that you possibly can. We do have a tornado warning that is in Missouri right now that is heading into southern Carlisle, Hickman, and Fulton counties. And this storm is trying to reignite. And the biggest tell of this is when it crosses the river, is it going to do so? It went through the city of Advance, Missouri. I have not gotten any reports yet if this tornado was on the ground when it went all the way through Advance, Missouri. But I'm praying for those people that a tornado didn't go through their city. So, we saw what happened in Joplin years ago. I was a part of that relief effort, and what some of the storms did in Mayfield, and then even East Bernstadt and West Liberty years ago, which I was a part of that. All right, looks like the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. That's good news. Let's hope that storm does not regenerate. So that's good news. That's what we want right there. Tornado warning has been lifted for portions of Missouri before it moves into western Kentucky. So that I'm very thankful for that. Let's check the rest of the state. The special weather statement for Grayson, Edmondson, Greene, LaRue, and Hardin has been allowed to expire as well. That's good news, but we are not done, as we've got all these storms back here as well. A lot of lightning here. Lightning is just giving those storms the fuel that it needs. I'm just continuing to check on this storm. It looks like they put a special weather statement on that storm now. It looks like it has definitely went down in intensity. But earlier, according to Emergency Management in Stoddard, Missouri, they did see several funnel clouds that was reported west of Advance, Missouri. So like I said, I'm hoping that nothing has happened in Advance, Missouri tonight. But we're just, like I said, just looking right now at special weather statements. Nothing major in the state currently, but this line of storms is coming through. Western Tennessee, you need to be on the lookout as well. But the tornado warning has been lifted so far. We'll see what it does when it crosses the river. Storms aren't moving very fast either. That's the bad part. If you have any questions about your area, please put it in chat, and I would be very happy to answer questions for your area. All right. And again, the severe thunderstorm watch for western Kentucky all the way over to the Louisville Metro is until 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. So we could see that chance of storms all the way through 3 a.m. But basically, that's west of 65. East of 65 we're pretty much in the clear right now. I would say that if you have to go to bed soon, that you keep a NOAA weather radio, that you keep that going, and just make sure that you know where your safe spot is if you need any assistance. All right, guys, I'm going to keep the weather map up. I'm going to run the restroom real fast, and I'll be right back. God, that's what I said. All right, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have just had to run to the restroom real fast. But as of right now, guys, we are not looking in anything in the state other than a special weather statement that will affect LaRue County and probably push in between Nelson and Marion counties. But that's just a special weather statement. That's not a severe thunderstorm warning. This storm is the storm that created the tornado warning back here in Missouri, and it has weakened somewhat, and they've taken the tornado warning off of that, and it looks like the rotation on that storm has become very broad now. So unless going across the river intensifies it, I'm hoping that that's the last of that particular storm. So, but a lot of weather up here in Indiana, getting ready to push over into Ohio, but a lot of weather here that is got basically trying to form derecho patterns. Basically, they're big windbag systems, so you could have 60 to 100 mile an hour winds depending on how strong that particular derecho is. And then down here, this one's a little bit stronger on the front edge boundary of this one. And this storm back here is very powerful. And look at all the lightning strikes that is with that storm. But right now it's quiet in Kentucky, thank goodness, because I thought for Western Kentucky this was going to end up being a really bad system, and it still could, especially when it hits this area of Western Kentucky that has not had any weather yet. But I'm praying that it doesn't. But Caitlin Mason, I know we've already told you that you need to be on the lookout with Bowling Green. Just make sure that you're staying right here with us on Weather KY Spotter. Keep your NOAA weather radio with you. I know that my middle bathroom in my house always stays weather prepared. I've got 2 light bars in there. I've got a lantern. I've got blankets and comforters. I've got helmets, all kinds of stuff that just in case that we have to get in there quickly. And that's not being fearful. It's just being prepared. So just always make sure you're prepared. We are in the spring season with severe weather, and we cannot take it for granted. So if a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning is issued for your area, take it very seriously. You know, don't think that it'll never happen to me. I have seen 4 in my life. 2 of them I was in, and it's not fun, folks. It's not fun at all. It's a very deadly situation. I've seen garage doors folded like a folding chair, and it is not a good sight. So take these warnings and everything seriously. Don't be afraid, because right here on Weather KY Spotter, we do not instill fear in anything, and we will not do that to you. Give me just a second here. I want to change my backdrop a little bit. Give me just a moment here. Let's see. Let's see. Put that back here. All right. So behind me is the Mayfield tornado, and I keep this radar picture because it was one of the deadliest storms that I've ever seen, period. And I never want anybody to ever have to experience that again, but I want you guys to see that. And I do want to put our logo behind me. There we go. So again, we are not experiencing a lot of bad weather in Kentucky right now. This is going to be an all-nighter, it looks like. And a lot of the heavier stuff is in Illinois and Indiana currently. But we're looking at this storm with a lot of lightning that is trying to head into Carlisle, Graves, Hickman, Fulton counties, maybe even touching a little bit of southern Ballard. If you got friends and family in there, tell them that you need them to be in their safe spot just in case, because there's going to be a lot of lightning. Very, very heavy, frequent lightning in that particular storm, because it's a big line that's coming through, and the National Weather Service in Paducah and in Louisville has issued a watch until 3 a.m. for this tip of western Kentucky, all the way over to the Louisville Metro down through Elizabethtown. So anything basically I-65 or west, that's the area that these storms are going to do. Now, does that mean we're not going to get anything in central Kentucky? Not at all. We'll see some thunderstorms and things coming through. Whether or not they get severe, some of it's doubtful, thank goodness. But we need to still be weather aware. And let me check this rotation on this storm as it comes into Carlisle County. Yeah, that rotation has went down tremendously, but there's another area behind it that is trying to spin a little bit. Let me pull that up. Yeah, right here. Right in this area, right here in Stoddard County. Let's check this. Big, big wind shear here. So this storm could start our next tornado warning. The NROD is our wind shear, and there is plenty of it. Plenty of wind shear. We get closer to the Paducah radar, we're going to be able to see that a little bit closer. But looks like north of Morehouse, that's where the rotation is currently. that's trying to do something here. Give me just a second, guys. Just trying to check messages from my weather team. All right, so it looks like we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Meade County, and that is until 12 a.m. Meade County. Trying to find it on the map here. Right up here, Meade County, northern Meade County, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning for about another 30 minutes. Looks like we've got almost an inch size hail. This has got a big hail core in it. So northern Meade County, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Thank you to Mike Bowl, my lead social media forecaster. Meade County, northern Meade County, severe thunderstorm warning. All right. So northern Meade County is under a severe thunderstorm warning. I'm still going to watch these storms as they come across the river, but we need to be making sure that we're staying weather aware with this, guys. We have to stay weather aware in Western Kentucky tonight because we could have quick spin ups. We could have a lot of different things happening. And thank you for tuning in. We've got a great amount of people here. If you have any questions about what is going on, I want you guys to put a question in chat, and I'll be more than glad to answer those questions for you, okay? But currently in the state, Meade County is under a severe thunderstorm warning. We do have some good thunderstorms going through Union and Henderson County right now, which is amazing that it does not have a special weather statement or anything on it. But just so much lightning in these storms down here. It's just a lot of intensity with these storms down here. I want to check some rotation on these in. Yeah, it looks like to the north of Essex and to the southwest or northwest of Morehouse, Missouri. You guys have got some rotation that's forming there. and that is basically to the southwest of the original tornado warning. And I'll show you guys this real fast. Let me go to my one screen here. Give me just a second. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Here we go. Well, I'm going to take my backdrop off, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take my backdrop off, but it's got rotation going on, and it looks like that part of the storm is intensifying. I hope we don't start seeing a tornado warning of any sort come out of that storm, but that rotation is right there. And I want to check INROD again, check our shear. Yeah, plenty of shear down here as this storm is having some rotation here. Wind shear is a good indication that this storm is spinning, and it's probably pumping out some big winds right now. And I don't think we'll have a CC drop or anything there yet. I should have checked that on the other storm. CC drop is correlation coefficient, which basically is when a tornado is on the ground and it lifts that debris up. That debris can be seen on radar. So I'm not seeing any kind of CC drop. Again, Meade County, northern Meade County, severe thunderstorm warning. We do now have a special weather statement on this storm in Union and Henderson. We can even include Davies County in that special weather statement. But still seeing some areas of rotation here. I'm just wondering if it hits the river, if it's going to intensify or die down. We definitely know that these storms do not need any kind of hardcore moisture or any more energy to start pumping through. But so far, I mean, it's severe thunderstorm warning and a special weather statement is all we have in the state, and that's pretty much northwestern Kentucky at this time. But I am concerned with this storm entering Carlisle and Hickman counties in far western Kentucky. And according to radar, this storm looks like it wants to do something again, but we'll see when it crosses the river. But again, I know I keep saying it, please share our stream. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or you're watching from my personal weather Twitter, it's WXKY Spotter on Twitter. Everything else is under Weather KY Spotter. All right, looks like we do have. Looks like Harrison County outside of the state is under the severe warning as well. Hopefully we're going to start seeing a downward trend, I hope. I truly hope. So we do have a line that is trying to do something here. This will push off into the Louisville Metro. So if you know anybody or friends or family that's in Louisville Metro, this line is trying to initiate. So please be weather aware on this particular storm system that is pushing into the Louisville metro here. So I'm going to check that storm system real fast. Let me go to the Louisville, Kentucky radar. So they are trying to initiate as of right now. We're going to keep a watch on those storms too. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Breckenridge, Hardin, and Meade counties until 11:15 Central or 12:15 Eastern. That is a severe thunderstorm warning for Breckenridge, Hardin, and Meade counties until 11:15 p.m. Central or 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's this storm down here that has just initiated. And I'm going to keep a watch on these storms as well. Not seeing anything that would cause a tornado by any chance. Give me just a second. So these storms are not done yet. Yeah, so Louisville Metro, you need to get ready next. Give me just a second. All right. Okay. So again, we are looking at these particular storms here in northern Kentucky toward Jefferson County. All right, let's see here, guys. These storms look like that they have weakened pretty well. So we'll see again, like I said, what will happen when they come across the river. But man, look at all that lightning. That lightning is just wild. I bet that if you are seeing this storm, you are seeing one heck of a light show. One heck of a light show. We still have a special weather statement here in Henderson and Union counties. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings for Meade, Breckenridge counties, that and Hardin, as well, as these storms are pushing toward the Louisville metro area. So if you're in the Louisville metro area or you have friends or family there, tell them that they have very strong thunderstorms that is coming that way. and those storms are trying to initiate. And again, this line is trying to stay west of I-65. They're pushing to the northeast. I mean, it could affect areas like Spencer and Shelby, Oldham, Jefferson, maybe even into Trimble and Henry counties. So if you're in this area, please make sure that you have your weather preparation plan together, and that's going to be what we need to watch out for next, because these storms have grown, and that's what we don't want to happen. I mean, you've got large areas of hail that is taking place. That's the pinks. So we're going to keep a watch on these storms as of right now. And that thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm warning is for Breckenridge, Hardin, and Meade counties. Yeah, so the storms that are heading toward Louisville Metro, they're starting to look more solid. They're organizing a little bit better. So we need to watch these storms. So damaging winds could be possible in the Louisville Metro. So you've got to stay weather aware, guys. You have got to stay weather aware. All right. Also, we are looking at so we are really focusing on this storm system here that is pushing into Jefferson County. All right, I'm just double checking some things, guys. Just give me a second. All right, so here's this storm, and there is what we don't want. A big mezzo, non-mezzo here. Just a second, guys. Sorry. All right. Okay, so this is where we're at right now, guys. Please share this stream. Looks like that the Louisville area is going to be pretty tough. And I'm just trying to do all this, try to keep myself multitasked. So we still have that severe thunderstorm warning for Breckenridge, Hardin, and Meade counties until 12:15 a.m. Eastern. And that non-meso of 7, that's interesting. So that storm up in Washington, Indiana is definitely spinning. It's not showing a sign of dropping a tornado at this time, but that's still a strong storm. Looks like down in Breckenridge County, we've got 1.11-inch size hail currently, so that those storms are intensifying. Half-inch hail here in Harrison counties. So Louisville Metro, get ready. Bullitt County, get ready. I've got some really good friends that's on search and rescue in Bullitt County. I hope that their evening is not bad. All right, so we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. That is for Radcliffe, Kentucky, Vine Grove, and Hardinsburg until 12:15 a.m. Eastern Time. That is for Radcliffe, Vine Grove, and Hardinsburg, Kentucky. But share the stream, get everybody in. If you have any questions about your area, guys, I will always answer your questions in chat. And no matter what platform you're on, whether it is YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch under Weather KY Spotter, or my personal Twitter, which you'll find quick responses there. It's under WX KY Spotter. We do have some new graphics on our Facebook that we're doing. Is really nice. Give me just a moment here, guys. Sorry, I'm doing a bunch of things at once. All right. So we're just waiting for these storms to start entering in to the Louisville Metro. And the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Harrison County and south central Indiana. Let's get into Kentucky areas here. Southwestern Oldham County, Jefferson County, and northwestern Bullitt. That is until 12:30. At 11:52, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 11 miles west of New Albany to 8 miles southeast of Corydon to near Brandenburg, moving east at 45 miles an hour. These storms could see 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny-size hail. This is radar indicated. The locations impacted is Louisville, Jeffersonville, New Albany, Jeffersontown, St. Matthews, Shively, Shepherdsville, Linden, Middletown, and Douglas Hills. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Oldham, Jefferson County, and northwestern Bullitt until 12:30. And that is going to be these oncoming storms here are pushing off into this area. They are packing a punch. I do want to check radar just to make sure that we're not seeing any kind of rotation or anything at this time. I'm going to have to change to the Jackson radar because I'm too close to the radar site. These storms are going to be especially around New Albany and Shively and PRP and Valley Station. Heavy winds with this frontal part of the storm. Again, New Albany, downtown Louisville, Shively, PRP, and Valley Station, you guys are going to experience some very heavy and damaging winds with this particular storm setup. So again, like I said, it's going to be east of 65. These storms are pushing off. The next spot I would definitely look at outside of Oldham is going to be Trimble, Carroll, and maybe portions of Henry County. We do have some storms that are trying to form here in Shelby, down into Nelson counties. Just what will be, and Spencer County as well. We'll watch these storms as well. But right now, if you've got friends and family in the Louisville metro, you need to tell them to get to their safe spot because these winds are coming through very quickly and they are packing a punch. So just outside here in Harrison County, Indiana, we are seeing almost 1-inch size hail with this particular storm. Thank you, Mike, for posting. Thank you, Dee, for posting. My team is up late making sure that you guys are informed. I don't know what I could do without these guys. So the storms out in western Kentucky have started losing intensity. We are starting to see very heavy rain up to 1 to 2 inches an hour for a few hours. So if you're in western Kentucky and you're in a flood-prone area, please have your flood preparation plan in place. But it looks like that the storm threat is dying down in western Kentucky. Now we just have to get through our parts here of Louisville and that area as these very strong storms are pushing into the Louisville metro area. All right. So here's our severe thunderstorm warnings: Harrison County, Meade County, Breckenridge, Bullitt, Jefferson. You guys need to be in your safe spot because these storms are packing a lot of winds, and damaging winds, regardless if it's a tornado or not, can affect you big time. So please be in your safe spot while these storms are passing through the Louisville metro area. Let your friends and family know that you're watching Weather KY Spotter. If you have friends and family in the Louisville metro area, I mean, it's covering the entire Louisville metro area, all the way from Gene Snyder to the Watterson to downtown, across the bridge to Indiana, Shively, PRP, all the way down into Bullitt County. The severe thunderstorm for Harrison County has been allowed to expire. We do have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in the state: Breckenridge County, portions of Meade County, and then Floyd in Indiana, Jefferson, and portions of Bullitt and Spencer counties is going to be in this portion of the severe thunderstorm warning. And thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you for trusting in Weather KY Spotter for your Kentucky weather. We only cover the state of Kentucky. If it's close enough, we will issue the warning and everything, but the biggest thing that we want is to keep Kentucky informed and prepared. So we appreciate you guys tuning in so much. I cannot express my gratitude to each and every one of you tonight. I wish I could thank all of you at once. And we're going to take another look at another radar just on these storms. So we do have some strong winds that is getting ready to move into the Louisville metro. Looks like that Shively. Let me get down a little bit farther on radar here. Looks like Shively, downtown Louisville. You guys are getting ready to experience some very heavy wind when these storms move into the metro area. Let's take a look at winds right now. Winds are very low until these storms get going. And basically what you're seeing, the first screen that I have up here, this is the base reflectivity. This is basically what the radar is seeing from a precipitation standpoint. The second radar is the wind velocity. I always like to check the wind velocity. We also have a section called NROT that shows the wind shear that is taking place, and you need wind shear to have tornadoes. So we do have some strong wind shear here just to the south of the metro area, but nothing that I'm seeing right now that would cause a tornado warning. But there is a lot of wind that's taking place out there. Now, some of these storms have actually reached over across I-65, but it looks like that they're just going to be regular garden variety thunderstorms. Like we have one down here in Taylor County that's trying to push off into Bull County. But we are supposed to see rain and thunderstorms, but it's nothing to the extent of what we saw earlier trying to reach western Kentucky with 2 tornado warnings. So we're not expecting that kind of weather at all. So they have put a special weather statement on this storm in Taylor County, just for probably 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, just to be on the safe side with that storm as it pushes into central Kentucky. But the severe weather was it's actually, according to the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, the severe threat was a 1 out of 5 for the state of Kentucky. So we're not seeing really anything that's going to be severe for central Kentucky unless some of these storms ignite back again like these storms have that's close to the Louisville metro area. But we're always going to keep you up to date, always going to keep you weather aware of everything that's going on. And I can't thank you enough for all of you for being here tonight. I'm very honored. We didn't know that when we started this platform that it would be becoming as big as it is. Usually we'd be chasing storms like this, but we do not chase at night, just for the safety value of it. It's better for me to be in the weather center producing radar and everything for you than having boots on the ground. Daytime hours, yeah, we're going to be out there chasing. We're going to be out there giving you a bird's eye view as to what's happening, but I'm not going to chase at night because that puts me and my team in danger, and I don't want that to happen. So this storm is getting ready to push into the Louisville metro. We still have a strong storm here in Breckenridge and Hardin and Meade counties. Bullitt County, Jefferson County, and Oldham, get ready. We do have a special weather statement up into the corner of Trimble County right now. So far western Trimble County, you've got a special weather statement for 40 miles or below per hour winds. So Shelby and Spencer counties and Nelson counties, you guys are experiencing some garden variety thunderstorms right now. Those are pushing off to the northeast. So you're probably hearing a little bit of thunder, seeing a little bit of lightning, but it's just garden variety, nothing that is severe at this time. All right, so Louisville Metro, you are now under the gun. Oldham, Jefferson, and portions of Bullitt County, you guys are under the gun right now. Starting to see some of those winds at the Louisville International Airport. They're coming out of the south-southwest at 20 miles an hour with gusts of 32 miles an hour. So pressure is rising rapidly. So just be prepared for very, very heavy winds, guys, as this storm system pushes into the full area of the Louisville Metro. Sorry, I was getting a weather statement again. So, all right, so the Harrison County, we already talked about that being canceled. And we still have that severe thunderstorm for south central or southwestern Oldham, Jefferson, and northwestern Bullitt counties until 12:30. And that's this storm system here. We have Breckinridge County, also portions of getting ready to be portions of Bullitt County as it pushes off Louisville. You might get round 2. You don't know. But this storm is going to have a lot of heavy winds in it. And again, please tell your friends and family this storm's moving in, and it is a severe thunderstorm warning. If you have any questions about your area, please put it in chat, and I will be glad to answer your questions. All right, I got my team still messaging me here. All right, seeing a mesoscale discussion, it says the damaging wind threat does continue for, let me go ahead and mark it here, this area, stretching all the way from Covington down through Jefferson County, just to the west of Fayette County. It says the damaging wind threat continues, but should become increasingly isolated with time. So hopefully that's good news for these storm systems starting to die down. But as of right now, that's not happening. So big thanks to Mike in our Georgetown Weather Center. Big thanks to Landon and Mike and Dee for keeping social media going. Mike is, it's way past his bedtime tonight, so I appreciate him being up with me. And Dee is always helping me. And so was Landon. And then if there was anything in Madison County, Matthew would be up helping us. Also, Lynn over in Eastern Kentucky. And then Miss Gina, she'll probably be up since her area is yet to get a storm. And she'll probably be up helping us with some things here a little bit later. So a lot of wind getting ready to move into the Louisville Metro. Let's see if we can pull up a camera for Louisville Metro. All right, so that is not working. All right, let me go down to Louisville. Let's see see if we can hit something here on the east end. It's not a good camera. All right. All right, that is not going to help us. All right, so I'm going to put up the Louisville camera. All right, so here is the downtown Louisville cam. So as you can tell, the wind is rocking that camera very heavily right now. Getting a live look from Louisville. So this is a live look from downtown Louisville. This storm system is now getting ready to push in there. So you guys are getting a look at downtown Louisville currently. Give me just a second to fix that camera. Let me zoom in just a little. As you can tell, a lot of wind. It's shaking that camera very heavily in downtown Louisville. Should start seeing a lot heavier wind and a lot of lightning coming in with this storm. Yeah, this storm is pushing in currently to the downtown area. There's some lightning right there. A lot of lightning. It's shaking the camera really hard. You can see the KFC Yum Center in the shot. Oh, wow. So you're getting a live look at the downtown Louisville area as they are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, like I said, the winds in this storm are going to be howling as they come through. And I do like to put these cameras up so you guys can get a live look as to what's happening because it is it's very interesting to get these kind of cameras and a lot of lightning coming around downtown. Thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. I think the camera went out for a minute, but you can tell how the wind is howling. It's shaking the entire camera as it comes into the Louisville downtown area. Like I said, down in this area, you can see the KFC Yum Center. I think even the Humana building is back there. Oh, wow. Nice lightning strikes. Wow. Yeah, definitely those of you in Louisville, make sure you are inside. This severe thunderstorm is right on top of you. All right, so it looks like that this storm is wanting to move into central Kentucky.
Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
So the severe thunderstorm for northeastern Floyd County has been canceled. So this is looks like to be the only severe thunderstorm in the state, but it looks like it is tracking northeast. So this storm is going to be moving into Shelby, into portions of Franklin County, Henry County, and Owen County. And as you can tell by our camera here, Louisville is getting a lot of rain, a lot of heavy lightning, and it is right over top of downtown right now. Got about another 9 minutes on this particular severe thunderstorm, and then we'll see if the National Weather Service extends that or not. Please share the stream. Let them know that they're getting a bird's eye view of downtown Louisville right now as the severe thunderstorm moves through that area. But share the stream. I appreciate it, each and every one of you. Oh, wow. What a lightning strike. It's definitely shaking the camera. There's no doubt about it. Very heavy rain in Louisville currently. So Shelby County, you need to get ready next for this storm. It'll also be moving into Henry County. Be moving into Henry County and portions of Owen County. But everything to the other than the one severe thunderstorm in Jefferson and Bullitt and Oldham is garden variety thunderstorms. Just a lot of rain. And we're just dealing with this severe thunderstorm in Louisville right now. Wow. Very heavy lightning in downtown Louisville. Do want to Wow. Very heavy winds moving into downtown Louisville. Very heavy winds. Just checking more cams, guys. Seeing what else we can see here. So again, these storms are moving out of the Louisville Metro. I am going to try to see if I can find a cam that will get us 265 at least so we can see that area. I'm going to switch cameras real fast. This is South Louisville, where the portion of the heavier system is at. Tell me if you've not seen anything more ominous than that right there. That is very, very scary looking storm. We call those SLCs, scary looking storms. But as you can tell, these clouds are very, very, very dark. And there's a lot of rain on that particular camera. Not seeing any lightning or anything on that particular camera. Let's take a look at another one here. All right. All right, we'll go back to radar here. And looks like that this severe thunderstorm has been allowed to expire. So let's double check. We've got some strong storms down here in McLean and Ohio, but just garden variety. Special weather statement in Hardin. And that's really about it, guys. Everything else has really just died down. We did have a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust at the Louisville International Airport. We had almost half-inch size hail. But that has been allowed to expire due to weakening. As you can tell, it's not as big of a line anymore. So let's go ahead and cancel that off of there. And again, guys, I want to again thank our sponsors, which is Green King Lawn Care and Landscaping, also Pegasus Construction and Roofing, and anybody that would like to gift anything to our weather team. We are a free service, and anything that we're gifted, we buy new equipment that helps protect you, and also fuel for our chasers. Because like I said, we do every bit of this for free. If you feel that you want to gift to our team, all you have to do is go to Venmo and go to Weather KY Spotter, and you'll see a picture of me looking at this screen. Again, that's Venmo, Weather KY Spotter. We will use every dime we make for our team and make sure that we have everything we need for our team. So, guys, you can subscribe to our Twitch. We are on 4 platforms. We're on YouTube, our Facebook group, which is almost to 700 members, our Twitch. All 3 of those are under Weather KY Spotter. And then our Twitter is my personal Twitter under WX KY Spotter. And we'll be more than happy to add you to all of our platforms. I want to thank you guys. We are going to go ahead and end the stream because there's nothing severe in the area. You will see rain tonight, maybe some garden variety thunderstorms. If it does pick up severe again, I'll be right back with you, but I'm not seeing anything that's showing that it could be severe. So again, thank you guys. God bless you. We appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for supporting Weather KY Spotter, because all we do is cover the state of Kentucky. We don't cover any other state. This is your Kentucky weather. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you on the next stream.